Welcome, GeoTrig. This video is on surface area of prisms, cylinders, pyramids, and cones. The essential question is, how are you going to remember all these formulas? Do you have to? Let's begin. I'm going to go through these quickly. There's going to be a lot of stuff on the video. Write down what you need to. So surface area of prisms. Here's some examples of a prism. Some vocabulary words I think you need to know, or figure out what the lateral faces are and what the bases are. You need to understand the difference between a right prism and an oblique prism, just how to find the height of each of those. Some terms you know, but lateral area and surface area, what's the difference? Lateral area is the area of the lateral faces, so that'd be like these sides of these prisms over here. The surface area is the sum of the lateral area and the area of the bases. In other words, it is everything. So if I just ask for the lateral area, just the lateral area, surface area is everything. So for a prism, the lateral area is going to be the perimeter of one of those bases, P, times the height of that prism. And whatever that shape could be, it could be rectangle, it could be a triangle, it could be any shape. The surface area, the whole thing, is that lateral area plus 2 times one of the bases, which you could probably figure out anyways. So there's the formulas. Next one, surface area of cylinders. So here's some example of a right cylinder and an oblique cylinder. You'll need to understand what the bases are and where to find the height, even if it's an oblique cylinder. Now the formula for the surface area, got a diagram that kind of opens up the shape of the cylinder if you need to see that easier. So the lateral area is actually, if you open it up, it's just one big rectangle where one side is the height right here, and the length of the other side is going to be the perimeter of a triangle of the circle, which is 2 pi r. So that lateral area is length times width, so it's going to be the height times 2 pi r. That's the lateral area. And then if the total surface area is that lateral area plus these two circles here. And the area of a circle is pi r squared. So you have 2 pi r squared. Surface area, there you go. There's the formula. Surface area of pyramids. So here's 2 examples of the kind of pyramids you'll see: a square pyramid or a hexagonal pyramid. Some vocab words that's kind of important. A slant height. That'll be an important thing to know, and it's labeled L in this case. The height of the pyramid, which is different, it's just going from somewhere in the base of the pyramid straight up to the vertex. It's going to be forming a right angle. So for example, that's the vertex. Your height's different than the slant height. So usually height will be labeled H, and slant height might be labeled L. Understand what the base is of the pyramid, and yeah, I think the vocab words you've seen before. Now if you opened up a pyramid, like a square pyramid, you'd see that the area of this is going to be the area of the base, in this case a square, plus 4 triangles. And you know the area of a triangle is 1/2 times base times height. And since each of these bases is basically the perimeter of that base, we can create the formula for the lateral area as 1/2 times the perimeter of the base, P, times the slant height, L. So slant height, L, and the perimeter of that base. The surface area of the whole thing is that lateral area plus the area of that base. Next one, surface area of the cone. So cone, again, cone will have a slant height, and you're going to have an altitude H, and it will have a vertex, and there's a base of a cone. Now to find the surface area of this, if you want to visualize this, if you opened up a cone, you'd get a shape like this, and it's kind of like a triangle, but it's a curved base, right? What's the length of this base here? Well, it is the perimeter of a circle, so it's going to be 2 pi r. So the lateral area, it's going to be 1/2 times 2 pi r, the perimeter of that circle, times the slant height, L. Or if you simplify 1/2 times 2, it's pi times the radius of the circle times the slant height, L. The surface area will be that lateral area plus the area of the base. That's it. We'll do some examples in class.